Alright, good evening guys. My name's Alex, the owner of a team here called Phoenix Ashes in Fantasy Football League on FleaFlicker. And I'll be recording my draft tonight for a couple of reasons. First, I wanted to experience what it was like to record drafting and take a look back at my mistakes and decisions I have taken later on. First of all, second reason, I do record Magic the Gathering matches sometimes, and I realize when I record and speak out loud at the same time, sometimes I make better decisions because it forces me to think more than when I am in my head and I process more information. So I'd like to try this out this year. And lastly, very minor, but my first language is French, and it's a good way to practice my English, force myself to speak English, speak out loud. I don't have many opportunities to practice other than at a job, but at my job I am an English teacher for French students, so I am the best best person in the class who speaks English, and I'm definitely interested in getting better, improving at some point. So I feel like it's a way to do it. So let's look at roasters for a moment. So our roster features four keepers, everybody, 12 team, standard scoring with a few bonuses for players who make long plays. So I've kept one running back and three wide receivers. I realize getting good receivers is pretty hard, and there are so many running back by committees right now that it's hard to find good running backs. But you can get value later on in the draft. Um, of course, I'll be aiming at a running back in the first round. If we look at other teams, we have the double RB, double wide, triple running backs, and one wide here. Hot Pockets, a QB, a running back, and two wides. Running back, wide, tight end here for Black Star. Fighting Cubs, QB, and wides. So this guy is likely to take a running back ahead of me. The hostile takeovers, so he's short on wide receiver, might not be picking in my basket. QB, running back, two wide receivers for the Mexican pancakes. Then it's myself, so I might have a shot at a top three running back amongst the one who are available. 30 deeds, uh, two running backs, a wide, and a tight end. He's behind me though. Bat Ball has double QB, a defense, and a wide receiver. It's a pretty awkward list here. Cleveland Steamers has top four here taken, and Raga Kashba, the back-to-back champ, double running back, double wide. So who's at the top of the list? Well, for some reason Jamal Charles available, so he's moving into the queue. He'll be the top guy I'll be looking for, though I don't think he'll make it to my pick. Same for Ezekiel Elliott. I'm not a big fan of him, but I think um, he's one of the best available right there. I'll be looking at Jeremy Hill, Matt Jones in Washington, and if we simply look at running backs, we've got Ryan Matthews and Jeremy Langford and Aaron Foster, which are all a notch below these guys. So these two are a notch above. I think these three are pretty much the same according to my rankings. Um, QB. So Russell Wilson's not a bad pick either. Might make it back on the comeback. Um, and wide receivers, I'm not really interested in them. Uh, but who knows? I mean, Sammy Watkins, pretty solid value pick at this point if he's back to my selection. So Ezekiel Elliott is out. He's maybe a bit above Jamal in the keeper league. Jamal getting older, more and more fragile. Not a big fan of it, but I mean, at some point I need to draft what I have to draft. Sammy Watkins is out here for Serre, who had already a couple of running backs. So no big surprise there. strategy here is to go running back, or running back QB if possible. So only one running back out. Jamal Charles still available. Jeremy Hill, Matt Jones, and Russell Wilson are the next names on the list. That's four names. We need one guy not picking one of our guys. So one guy going for a wide, and we'll be alright for one of our four picks. We don't need to go beyond that on our queue. So I've had two correct seasons in the past 2 years, losing twice to double champ Rock the Cash in the playoffs. So Russell Wilson is out. Okay. So it means I'll probably go running back here and wait on the QB. I don't know. Sometimes I wonder if I take all the good decisions in the later rounds of the draft. So that's what I'm really hoping today is to figure out if maybe it's my pre-ranks that are not appropriate. Hard to tell. So Langford's been picked ahead of Charles and Forte. Is Charles on an injury I've missed somehow? You'll excuse my French Google though, because that's probably what will pop up here. Last October, torn interior. Well, here's out now. So it's between Hill and Jones. Hill's actually my fifth keeper that I couldn't keep in that I dropped. So Ryan Matthews is out. So it's between Hill and Jones. And Matt Forte is also there. I forgot. So I've used Dober Football for the past 2 years. Mostly because it was free to me because I already bought the hockey guide. Um, so they have Forte, Hill, and Jones pretty much all equal in terms of running yards, around 1,000, and touchdowns a bit higher for Jeremy Hill. Let's just check if um it won't end up being in the same. I have already buy for week 11 for Dante Freeman, so maybe Matt Forte is out here. So week 9 for both of them, which falls at the same time as AJ Green, obviously. So I'll just pick Jeremy Hill and get him back on my team. So he's back on my team. We will have a pick very soon because it is a snake draft. So Jordan Reed is out now. Okay. So I don't want to have Matt Jones here, mostly because I already have running backs on buys on week 11-9. I'd like to avoid that, so I guess Aaron Foster is first on the queue now. Foster and Rashad Jennings, both week 8 running backs. But I'd like to dig deeper here and make an attempt at somebody else here. These are substitute players anyways. I already own my extra player. Jared Cook. Okay. I could go Delaney Walker, who's a good value tight end at this point. Let's put Delaney Walker there, just in case. I'm definitely not interested in any of these guys this early. Blake Bortles receives a lot of positive reviews during this preseason, so we might look at him. I think we wait one more round though, and we could end up with a guy like Tyrod Taylor. back in round 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 picks. I've got 4 guys here, 4 names. Wide receivers, Calvin Benjamin. Um, 579. So I guess I'd like to avoid a guy like Benjamin due to bye weeks. Marvin Jones. I've heard a lot of good stuff, positive stuff about his preseason. So this is the only bug I don't like about this draft app, is that we don't see the last pick of a round. We went for Dante Moncrief. Okay. I feel like it's a reach a bit, but hard to argue against the guy who has won the last 2 years, the last 2 seasons. I might have put him a bit too high on my rankings though, Marvin Jones, because of his good preseason. What's Devontae Parker injury like? I don't like when they say that he should be worried about his injury. Alright. Calvin Benjamin is out. Okay. There goes one. 4 picks left. Foster, Jennings, Walker, Bortles. We don't need to go to Jones. Non-football stuff. Hmm. Boss alert. Might be just a backup there. Henry. So Matt Jones still there. It's still good value. What's Matt Jones' injury like? Alright, let's go Matt Jones here. So it gives us, though, 2 running backs on a week 9 bye and AJ Green. So that week 9 is going to be a bit hard to win with 3 starting players on the bench. So we'll have to keep our eyes open for wide receivers who are not on bye on week 9. I think we can put Foster out of our list. Jennings is going to be out by the point we'll be drafting. Delaney Walker is still pretty good value if he makes it up to us. Let's look at the roster, sorry, of guys drafting in between us and the Snake, which is Dirty Deeds. Dirty Deeds has an absent manager at the moment. This is why it is in italics. So he might go to fill the roster here. An awkward pick of Jordan Reed while he had a keeper on tight end. Delaney Walker is out now. Alright. So he might go QB wide. So a QB could be picked while we're away. Double QB for bad balls. Double QB keepers actually. And he's very short on wide receiver. So there's a good chance he's going for wide receivers as well. The Cleveland Steamers are short on wide receivers too. So expect them to pick a wide receiver there. And he'll be drafting a QB for sure. Alright, so let's look at what will be available in QBs then. Blake Bortles is. Oops, missed a pick. Let me pick Colby Fleener at the end of the round. Alright. So Blake Bortles, the top pick here. Uh, Derek Carr, Palmer, Tyrod Taylor, Jameis Winston. All pretty equal. So Dober football here, QBs. Had Blake Bortles ranked pretty high. 33 pass touchdowns prediction. 4,200 passing yards. Compared to Carr, it's pretty much the same. Only a couple of extra yards rushing for Bortles. Um, Basically, it's the same. Eli Manning, of course, very few rushing yards. Uh, okay, so who's out now? Bortles and Palmer went out. Ouch. So it's Derek Carr or Tyrod Taylor now. Tyrod Taylor. What's up with Carr and Tyrod Taylor? Tyrod Taylor is much lower, but he's had a good preseason. This is why I ranked him up a bit higher than what this book has it on. I think Carr's the pick here. They say Winston's gonna have a good year too, but he's not gonna throw a lot of touchdowns. Yeah, if Carr makes it to my pick, I'm going Carr here. Jonathan Stewart. And then we'll have 8 picks to look at wide receivers. Brown. Alright, so we're definitely getting Carr or Taylor. Or Mariota. I don't want Manning. Or Rivers. I think Carr is out for a great season. He's got good weapons. Come on, pancakes. Yep. Alright, so Carr it is. Slam pick. Alright, so we can remove him from the list here. So we're likely going wide now. Or wide and tight end maybe. 5, 7, and 9. So Jones still atop the list for us, I guess. Devontae Parker, Emmanuel Sanders, Travis Benjamin. I've heard good reports for Sterling Shepard. Might be a bit early though for him. Projected breakout rookie. Of course, easy to have good comments for a rookie. What about Marvin Jones? Getting good reports too. So Marvin Jones going up. This is what I've read recently. Yep. So Marvin Jones buys on week 10, which is perfect for us. So as predicted, wide running back, potentially wide here. Let's look at what Rock's gonna draft. Not much going on in the chat. Not much going on in the chat. Rock's taking his time. I said white, but he's probably going QB here. Nope, running back. Yeah, makes sense. Well, anyways, he can go running back, QB, QB, running back. Doesn't matter. Not many trades in this league, so we mostly all have our picks already. He went Philip Rivers. Alright. Safe, unexciting pick. Rock. Alright, so Jones and Shepard, I guess, is next online. And if we decide to go running back, Isaiah Crowell, is he starting? No way. Oh yeah, he got involved in stuff this summer, didn't he? Rivers, Duke Johnson. Duke Johnson's on higher on my list. Oh well. There goes Jones. So what do I need more? A fourth running back or a fourth wide receiver? Nobody's tight end here that I like enough to draft now. So basically it has to be between Shepard and another guy. So Amir Abdullah's left the list now. Am I interested in Michael Crabtree here? Like, is this a good idea to go for a duo here? And hope and pray that it pays off? Because there's Cooper already ahead of him. What are the odds this rookie comes back to me? Now this is the kind of pick that I might regret if I don't pick Shepard and he's taken before my next pick and he explodes with Eli Manning. Or I might regret if Crabtree explodes with... Well, if Crabtree explodes, I mean, I'm happy. Because it means Carr has a good season, right? I like the Kevin White pick too. I might enjoy too many of these long shot guys. Alright, Shepard. Shepard's in. What does this team looks like now? We've got 3 running backs, 4 wide receivers, and we have nobody to play on week 9 on the ground here. I think it's time to have a look at that issue here. Is it handcuff time? Like, are we interested in Giovanni Bernard? Who's Devontae Freeman's handcuff in Atlanta? What's the depth chart here? Tevin Coleman. Oh, he had a... Yeah. Didn't he have like an awesome early season last year? Tevin Coleman. I don't like to read that. I don't like to read that. Well, I guess I should be happy because I have Freeman, so I don't need to draft them. I don't have to. I had fumbling issues. Yeah. So Devontae Parker's gone now. Somebody didn't know he was injured. Ertz, the tight end, Mariota, Ivory. Yeah, that's a guy I would have liked maybe to have as a backup plan. Frank Gore. Okay, we have to start thinking about what we want to do here. So Danny Woodhead is your typical bench guy that you don't want to bring in, but when you do, you know, sometimes you regret not bringing in, sometimes you regret bringing him in. Is Dion Lewis. He's up for 6 games, and he's on week 9 bye. Definitely not a pick here. Charles Sims. We may go D'Angelo Williams though. I don't demand the ace. Oakland Raiders. I meant to see the depth chart, not to read about it. There it is. My pick time. Taiwan Jones, number 2, not DeAndre Washington. So Ware went out. Christine Michael, Kevin White, Joe Gordon, and D'Angelo Williams, and Dalton, and Winston. All right. How about the Cleveland Browns depth chart? So Isaiah Crowell is number 1. He's just, well, he's there with Duke. He's week 13. He's not the best. He's not that bad. Oh, oh yeah, I don't want to look at LeBlanc. Alright, try my hands on Crowell. Probably won't be patient enough to keep him around. 4 running backs, 4 wides. Okay, who do we like now? So no 9, no 11, no 13. I guess Charles Sims. Can I I don't know. Oh, teams. There it is. I don't know this. Our Lads. Never heard of it. Ads there. Oh yeah, okay. It's Doc Martin. Correct. Yeah, I knew that. I even said it before. Ally, Dorset. So I know Sneed has some upside. Well, Tyrant Taylor's still here. Hello, Taylor. Is he? Oh yeah, he's on bye in the same week. That would be pretty idiotic. What's up with Vincent Jackson? Wasn't he like superstar before? Are we interested in Vincent Jackson? I mean, this late? He has upside. He's been good before. I don't want to see ads, not in my video. Oh, and Tony Gate. 9 looks. That's pretty good, 9 looks. Yeah, I don't hate this idea of going Vincent Jackson here. Yep, I really like this pick, I think. I mean, I've picked this guy first round before. He can't be that bad now, can he? Alright, what if Jackson's not there? Are we interested in QB now? Fitzpatrick, Romo, Stafford. Stafford's the same week as my QB. Ugh, it's Matt Ryan or nothing? Are we that deep already? Matt Ryan or nothing? Ouch. Unless I want to go Ryan Fitzpatrick. Well, he went for DeAndre Washington. He's a big Raiders fan. Now, he'll let us know if we punted on that one. Who do I like here? I feel like running backs gets so thin so early. Is LeGarrette Blount getting any love at some point from the Pats? Giovanni Bernard, maybe? He's probably already picked that. Hmm. Any tight ends I feel like should be picked now? No, bunch of guys I don't want. I'm not interested in these guys. Like, none of them. I'm probably more interested in Martellus Bennett than any of these guys above him. But he's week 9 too. How many guys are off on week 9? Ouch. Jordan Cameron an option? Well, there goes Blunt. Alright, so slam pick Vincent Jackson, and let's pray that he has a good season. That gives us 5 wide receivers, 4 running backs, a single QB, and that's it. It's time to look at some QB backups, I believe. Matt Ryan here. So, Tyler Eifert. For how long is he out? Maybe I haven't done enough homework before actually coming to the draft. First month of the season? Ouch. No thanks. Green is out for a while too, I remember. Zach Miller? Like, how good is that guy anyways? Is he like former Oakland guy? Bears offense capable of being great. Yeah. Yeah. Cleared from concussion protocol. Hmm. Okay, so is Zach Miller like a potential good tight end here? He's ranked like 15th. There are a couple of injured guys. It's Julius Thomas. I saw his name, no, didn't I? Yeah, he's been picked recently, I guess. Yeah, jeez. Look at these guys, all great picks. And yet, one of these guys will probably explode and burst out in week 1 or 2, and we'll all regret. Like Crockett Gilmore or something. Richard Rogers. I mean, how can I not trust the Pats using a tight end in their scheme? So Zach Miller much better than Martellus Bennett. So it's really Miller. I'm not going for any of these guys. Eric Ebron. I'll have to. I'm not going Dallas here. I already have this Brian. I don't want to be stuck with that mess. Alright, so Sims, Smith, Powell, West, and Aiken have been picked, sorry. Now Taylor's gone, and Lemmy went for whatever. Will Fuller. Okay. Double tight end guy here is probably going for a wide receiver, maybe a QB backup. Double QB with a tight end, not too worried about him. Might go for QB or tight end backup. Might go for QB or tight end backup. Eric Ebron. What's up with Eric's injury? Um, Closer return from injury. Low fantasy value for now. Sits out again. Remains a fantasy risk. Ugh, how do I not want to invest in that guy? Oops, defense. Yeah, like, is there a defense that is much better than the others? The Broncos had a couple of points last year. Cards, Panthers. Meh. Gosh. So is Zach Miller the plan here? Uh, oh, Martellus Bennett has been picked. Oh, that's why I can't find him anymore. And Matt Ryan has been picked too. Ouch. Ouch. I think we have to go Zach Miller here. We must. We must. I mean, we've just lost our backup QB. We've just lost like Plan B here in tight end position. I'm not confident going with Jason Witten, I guess. Fantasy value still low. Uh, Well, he has upside as a backup. I mean, he's going to be the number one here. Classic tight end situation where I let him slip and then I'm stuck without much. Alright, so if it's not Zach Miller, it's Jason Witten. Who has lost his QB. He thinks they can win without Tony Romo. This is Witten. It's pretty much the same here. How long is Jimmy Graham out again? $30, Jimmy Graham. Alright, let's go Jimmy Graham here. He's unsure for week one, but I mean, I'd rather gamble on him with Russell Wilson than with whoever's there in Seattle. In Dallas, sorry. Alright. Jeez. Getting killed by these mid picks. I might go like straight back to Zach Miller here. And pray that one or the other explodes for some points. And then wait on my QB for later on. A guy like Fitzpatrick's not going to get drafted likely. Pretty sure he's not a popular pick. Um. Right, so I don't want Eric Ebron. Let's say I want Zach Miller. Is Stafford injured too? Oh no, he's probably unlikely to play because it's... Yeah, but Stafford's on the same week as Derek Carr. Jeez, that's why. That's the reason why. Why is this guy getting awesome stats all the time? Like, his stat line's pretty good. 31 touchdowns, only 15 interceptions. Close to 4,000 yards. Ryan Tannehill, maybe? He's not throwing touchdowns. How unsexy is Ryan Fitzpatrick? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. He's ranked 13th according to, like, the rankings here are Dober Football's book, but we have like slight modifications due to like our own scoring rules. It's pretty standard, but there were minimal differences. So he's ranked like a bit higher. Maybe because we don't allow that many points for your pass yards. I don't remember. But he's rushing, I guess that's why. So Fitzpatrick is ranked much higher than a guy like Tannehill. Close to 50 points extra. Yeah, Fitzpatrick's the pick, I guess. Results by round. So after my pick, Matthews, Morris, Stafford. Stafford's out anyways. Artis Payne. Willie Snead. Yeah, good pick there. Good pick. Fitzpatrick or Zach Miller. I guess I'd rather have Fitzpatrick now. Yeah, I can't find another long shot tight end later in the draft, I believe. Whereas Smith, Tannenhill, Flacco, Cutler, unless I want to gamble on Griffin the third, I don't think I want to do that. Gosh, I really don't want to do that. Yeah, Fitzpatrick. Yeah. Or I go Romo. Do I want Romo here? Like, is this good value? The Prescott guy in Dallas, yeah, he's a backup. Is he starting in LA? Tannehill went out. All right, I feel like I'm doing the unsexiest pick of them all. So this is what it looks like so far. Carr Fitzpatrick, Freeman, Hill, Jones, Crowell. I'm not disappointed at my running backs. They're not awesome, but Brian, Cooks, Green, Shepard, Jackson. I like my wide receivers. I like where I'm at there. Bye weeks on week 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Alright, so there are 13 rounds total, and I have made 8 picks so far, which means we have 5 players left to draft. 4, 5, 5 picks. Okay. So what do we want to finish the draft? We want a defense and a kicker. We want a tight end because Jimmy Graham is not a lock to play on week 1. And we've got 2 more spots, which should go to running backs, I think. So 1 kicker, 1 defense, 1 tight end, and running backs. I like Dion Lewis. Oh, but I don't like Dion Lewis because I already have 2 running backs on week 9 buys. Damn. I've got Washington running back already. Yeah, I've got Matt Jones. Is Chris Thompson any good? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not interested in signing up anyhow. You won't allow me to read? Alright. Whatever. Yeah, I think Chris Thompson's a pretty good pick. Good handcuff to have. Oh, there goes Griffin. Yeah, I'll probably go Thompson Miller as my next two picks. I'm scared Miller's been there for a while now that I'm losing on him. But he's weak. No, oh, jeez, he's weak 9. Yeah, obviously I need a handcuff for Jones. All right, so I guess I can go another weak 9 guy and then must find a guy on another week. Any other known names around? Witten. Okay. All right. Pierre Garçon, Witten, and Goff, Joff, whatever. All right, let's try Thompson here. This is really a handcuff type pick here. I'll have two Redskins running back. Um, Drafting fantasy football slightly harder than hockey for me, as I've been following hockey for a longer period of time, so I know more about the rookies and everything. So I have no idea how good this Jordan Howard's supposed to be, or whatever other rookies who might be around. Um, all right, if I don't get my hands on Zach Miller, I might just pick nobody tight end and then go to the waiver wire for week 1 if Graham's not available. Might go like Cardinals here. So it's another week 9 bye. The Panthers maybe? It's week 7. Like how good's the defense of the Panthers? Hmm. Cardinals, Panthers. Alright, who's Jordan Howard? I don't even know. Hmm. Is he the handcuff there? Chicago Bears depth chart. Oh, Jaquez Rogers still around. Oh, I don't want to revise your policy. Oh, Jesus. Is Kevin White the number 2 running wide receiver over there? Okay, I don't want Jordan Howard then. There goes Coleman. Baltimore Ravens. August 6th. That's a bit early, isn't it? Running back, Justin Forsett. missed. Old Perkins. Okay. I'm always scared when I see draft picks that I'm not aware of, that I don't know. Kenneth Dixon's the guy I just read about in Baltimore. He's out for a while. Kwiatkowski, yeah, kickers, really? Already? Is he really the best kicker this year? Tucker, let's go. I'm a big Pats fan, I mean, I hope, I really hope they do well, but I'm not really counting on it. Who's this Proceeds guy? This is probably a biased article anyways. So there goes Lewis. Alright, I think it's Zach Miller time now. And let's take more time to analyze whoever these unknown guys are. Kadeem carries the backup in Chicago. Theoretically get more. And we're digging deep here. Not a big fan of any of these guys. Got Freeman, Hill, Matt Jones, Isaiah Crowell, Chris Thompson. Darren Sproles. Darren Sproles number 2 in Philly. Sam Bradford's QB. Nelson and Angelor are wide receivers. This offense is not going to be awesome. I think. So Sproles maybe. Nope, defense. Cardinals. Kickers and defense. Wow, it's early. It's not the last round. It's almost the last round though. um, any other rookie here like I've never heard of? Jonathan Williams. I don't think the Bills' offense will be much better than the Eagles one. Watkins, Wood, Core, Reggie Bush. Williams pretty late. Panthers. There goes the defense. Yeah. Not a good pick, I think. Not a good pick. Cruz, Spearman. Drake, Alfred Blue, Ronnie Hillman. Carolina. Oh boy. Tampa Bay. Oh, Kenyon Drake. Who's number one in Miami, anyways? If it's not Arian Foster, then who is? Williams. Got 40 seconds. Then Italian, Tampa Bay. Now we're really deep now. Looking at these names I've never heard of before. Alright, whatever. I don't like the pick. Rolls. Week 4 bye. He might be dumped even before the season begins or after a few weeks if he's not up to what I want. So there are 2 rounds left. So we'll be going defense and kicker. I'd like to avoid the Bengals here, just because they're on bye week, at the same time as half my team. Chief cards, Texans, Steelers, and Jets. Can't cheer for the Jets, I'm a Pats fan. So that week 11 by Sexy, I think I don't. Yeah, I don't have anybody on buy on week 11. Except for Fitzpatrick and Freeman. Fitzpatrick's not a big thing, though. It's not a big deal. Freeman is, though. Gives me plenty of time to maneuver on my bye weeks for my leftovers. Yeah, I guess I'll go with Jets here. Isn't Daryl Revis like still good enough to play in this league? Is he healthy or what? Yep, Daryl Revis. Right there. There's one good reason to draft this defense. Giants, Bengals, Vikings. Bengals, Vikings. Yep, this week 9-2. Giants, where did they rank Giants here? Giants are pretty low on this list. Whatever. We did you to Jay Sharp? I don't know this guy. Man, Rock the Cashboat wins every year, and he drafts guys I've never heard of before every year. Paul Perkins. He might not even go for a defense here. I wish he doesn't. So I'll seal the deal with a kicker. There you go, Rob Kelly. Yeah, I've been pretty lazy on my preparation, I guess, this year. I could not attend my other draft a week ago, so that's one of the reasons why I've dropped the ball and decided not to buy anything else in terms of fantasy magazines. Didn't follow much preseason, just a couple of quick reads here and there. Still, I feel like I had a good core of keepers, good solid few picks to start. As they say, we don't win drafts in the middle of the and then at the beginning of the draft. You win your drafts with the middle picks and the late ones. And it doesn't seem like I'm winning it. Well, you never know. I mean, maybe Zach Miller's the nuts, or maybe Vincent Jackson explodes, or Sterling Shepard. Boswell, Bailey, kickers are flying off now. Not interested in kickers. I'll draft not that worst. The best left. Jets. Let's pray these guys do what they have to do. So, who are the kickers? I recognize a couple of names there. Finateri, former Pats, now Trader. Caro Santos, I've heard that name before. Aguayo, is he a rookie or what? No points last year. Mike Nugent, veteran. So do I want to invest in a rookie kicker? And then McManus. Blair Walsh, 89% last year on field goals. On extra points. Ugh. He did make a lot of them though. 34 out of 39. Robert Aguayo. Roberto? It is Roberto. See. Yeah, drafted this year. 59th. So he missed his first kick and then he went 3 on 3, 3 on 3. We having a look at a French article here. Just learned Pats have lost tonight. Preseason finale. For what I care. A couple of kickers have left since I last checked. Paxton Lynch. Yep. So Walsh, Santos, Vinatieri. Well, Nelson Angelora hasn't been drafted yet. Hadn't been drafted yet. Tommy Flacco. All guys will end up on the waiver wire in a week from now. Will never be given the chance. We'll be drafting them back in a month and a half from now. Victor Cruz. Alright, so Aguayo or Nugent. No, McManus. I don't trust the Broncos this year. Alright, let's go for the rookie guy who can't hit in between the posts during preseason. Alright, a few trash talks here just before we leave. I think it's been a long enough video now. You don't really care about the last 4 picks, which will probably end up being kickers anyways. Hey, thanks everybody. So I'll probably hit like 10 viewers, which is alright. The whole point was for me to watch back this draft half a season from now. And I hope people in the draft who've watched it enjoyed it and realized a draft perspective from somebody else. And good luck to everybody who's watching who are in my AFL pool, Fantasy League, whatever you call it in English. And have a good NFL season, everybody.